Welcome back, you emotionally damaged goblins, to another episode of anime where the protagonist really needs therapy. Today, we're diving into Chainsaw Man Season 1, the show where devils feast on fear, everyone needs a tax refund, and the main character literally becomes a walking lawnmower with daddy issues. If you thought your job sucked, wait until you see Denji, the broke, hungry, debt-infested future icon who just wanted a slice of bread and maybe a girlfriend. Instead, he got trauma, taxes, and a chainsaw coming out of his face. Strap in. This recap has everything: betrayal, death, unhinged coworkers, and a boss who is basically HR's worst nightmare. Meet Denji, a kid so broke he was selling organs and chopping trees for the Yakuza just to pay off his dad's debt. He lives in a shack with his pet devil dog, Pochita. Pochita looks like a plush toy your grandma would knit, but he's actually the chainsaw devil, which is metal as heck but also incredibly adorable. Denji's goal in life? Not fame, not glory, not vengeance. No. Bro just wanted jam on bread and maybe touch a boob someday. Truly a visionary. The Yakuza, being the generous, kind-hearted people they are, sarcasm mode on, decide to betray Denji and sacrifice him to a zombie devil. Denji gets sliced up, thrown in a dumpster, and dies like a budget-brand action figure, but not for long. Pochita sacrifices himself and fuses with Denji's heart, giving him a new life. Denji rises from the grave with a glowing cord in his chest, pulls it, and becomes Chainsaw Man, the most chaotic power tool in anime history. He shreds the zombie devil and its army. When life cuts you down, become a chainsaw and cut it back. Here comes Makima, the calm, mysterious government agent who talks like a kindergarten teacher but manipulates like a mafia boss. She walks up to Denji, fresh off a massacre, and says, "Be my dog." And Denji says, "Woof." Congratulations, Denji. You just signed up for a lifetime of manipulation, gaslighting, and emotional taxation. Makima recruits him into public safety, a devil hunting agency where the employees are somehow more unhinged than the devils. Meet Power, the blood fiend, a walking chaos gremlin, a pathological liar, a cat lover, a menace to society. Power is basically 30% lies, 30% chaos, 40% impulsive violence, 100% "I will get you killed but you'll love me anyway." She gets introduced by smashing a giant devil with a hammer of blood and then acting like she did nothing wrong. She and Denji become the worst dynamic duo in government history. Power tricks Denji into helping her rescue her kidnapped cat, Meowie. Plot twist: she lied. She delivers Denji as a snack to the Bat Devil. Bat Devil eats Denji. Bad choice. Denji goes chainsaw mode and defeats him anyway. Then the Leech Devil shows up, powerless. Denji still tries to fight. Aki shows up and saves him with the Fox Devil. Moral of the story: never trust a gremlin with a cat. Aki is the serious guy. The "I drink black coffee because emotions are illegal" guy. He thinks Denji is an idiot, accurate. Denji thinks Aki is boring, also accurate. Makima forces them to live together. Aki starts cooking and cleaning. Denji starts acting like a raccoon in a human body, and somehow they become a family. A weird, dysfunctional, Makima-controlled family. The crew gets trapped in a hotel where the Eternity Devil wants Denji dead. For hours, the team breaks down emotionally. One guy panics. One girl tries to stab Denji. Power steals snacks. Aki desperately tries to keep everyone from dying of stupidity. Denji decides the solution is to dive into the monster's stomach. Chainsaw first. He chainsaws for days until the devil breaks down mentally and begs for death. Imagine fighting someone so stupidly relentless you beg them to kill you. We meet Himeno, cool, flirty, one-eyed veteran. She's Aki's partner and possibly the only sane adult in the whole division. She trains Denji. She tries to survive this job. She crushes on Aki. She drinks like her soul is already gone. Her relationship with Aki is heartbreaking because we know she won't survive the season. And then, suddenly the team gets ambushed. Makima gets shot. Aki gets stabbed. Kobeni goes feral. Katana Man appears, basically Chainsaw Man but with less drip. Himeno offers her life to summon the Ghost Devil, and she dies, leaving behind nothing but clothes and trauma. The Ghost Devil fights beautifully, then is overwhelmed. Aki breaks, power freezes, Denji gets taken hostage. If you're happy in Chainsaw Man, don't worry. It won't last. Makima is revealed to be not dead. Somehow. Again. She rides a train back to Tokyo, walks through a hallway, and does something unseen but terrifying to the attackers, all without raising her voice. This is the moment the audience knew. Makima isn't just dangerous. Makima is on final boss difficulty. Denji is freed by Kobeni. Yes, Kobeni, the scared girl with hidden assassin-level reflexes. Denji and Aki chase Katana Man. Denji goes full chainsaw mode. They clash on top of a train. Steel on bone. Sparks everywhere. Blood flying. Denji wins by pulling off a sneak attack with his leg chainsaw. Katana Man gets captured. Aki asks for revenge. Denji says, "Nah, bro. Let's play nut kick contest." And they repeatedly kick Katana Man in the jewels while bonding like emotionally damaged brothers. Nothing says friendship like synchronized war crimes. And that's Chainsaw Man Season 1. Trauma, taxes, devils, betrayals, and enough red flags to make a carnival. Denji got a new life. Power got chaotic, Aki got pain, Makima got mysterious, and we, the viewers, got emotionally destroyed but also entertained. If you enjoyed this recap, smash that like button before Makima decides you're useless, and subscribe before Denji tries to chainsaw your microwave for fun.